Welcome to the Roofer's Business Growth Circle with Jacques Skuteeki, the go-to 15-minute power session for roofers who want more profit, better projects, and marketing that actually works. In each episode, you'll hear fast, practical ideas from real roofers and suppliers that can plug straight into your business and grow your bottom line. Now get ready to level up your roofing business with your host, Jacques Skuteeki.
Welcome. Today on Roofing Business Growth Circle, I'm hanging out with Melanie, a former exploration geologist who traded remote fieldwork for powerful marketing stories. She built her writing business on sustainability, integrity, and real human connections. In this episode today, she's breaking down how using human design in your business can help you market in a way that actually fits who you are, feels good, and attracts the right type of clients, and also attracts the right type of employees. Welcome, Melanie.
Hi, Jacques. Nice to be here.
First question I have for you is how did you get involved in human design? Why?
Well, it found me, basically. Yeah, it found me. A client, I was having a conversation with a potential client, and she was really into human design, and I guess it was her way to kind of sift me out as one of her copywriters, right? So that's kind of how it got started, and then from there, I just went down the rabbit hole. Basically, I saw the potential of it. I saw the power of it, especially in terms of copywriting. So. Yeah, that's kind of how it happened.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hmm.
So, our target audience are roofers and home repair services. They have long hours, they have a lot of challenges, they have all kinds of things happening in their lives. And what do you think are the main
Hmm.
challenges for that business category?
Well, I mean, one of the first challenges is that they are, they're scattered and they're kind of all over the place, right? Just trying to manage everything, their business and their home and all that, and their life and all that sort of thing together. The second challenge is that, maybe they don't have the right team. That could be another problem, right? A lot of people are coming in, especially in the roofing. It's a tough business, right?
Yeah.
Working physical long hours, hot, cold, all that stuff. So getting the right team is probably a big challenge for them. Keeping them is another one. And then also, I mean, the main one too is just having those right customers that are coming in, right? So those are the three challenges I see.
I think you hit it spot on, by the way.
Hmm.
So what type of solutions are there out there for them based on human design? What type of solution can that be for them?
Yeah. Well, look, I think human design is really a perfect tool. I'm obviously biased about it, right? However, I think it really does make a difference when we start, and once we know our human design, how it's a matter of mechanics. When we know how it works, then it really helps us make better decisions. It helps us flow in life and flow with our business. So I see it as a perfect tool.
So when you say flow in their business, what's the
Mm-hmm.
outcome of using something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
When as a solution, what happens to their business when they implement that?
Well, look, I mean, like I said, one of the main tools of human design is how to make decisions, right? And so when you are making the correct decisions for your energetic type, for your human design, okay, there is more ease. There's no second doubting. Your timing is better. There's all kinds of things because you're operating correctly, right? You're not forcing anything. And so I think that's really why it's such a great tool. Does that make sense?
Very clear, crystal clear. Thank you.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hmm.
How do you implement?
Hmm.
How do you implement human design in a business to make it run more smoothly?
Well, look, I mean, the foundation of human design is coming down with how to make a decision, right? And it's basically very simple. It's based on your energetics. Now, this word can become a little bit woo. I mean, we are looking at every person has their own unique energetic aura, okay? And once we know what our aura is, okay, then we are able to work with that, okay? And what so then we when we work with it, we don't we don't we don't second guess. We make that decision, we implement it by following a system. Okay, it's a very simple system. You have the way with based on your aura type, and you have to you learn how to respond properly, okay, to what is coming to you. And you either will do it with your gut or you'll do it with your emotions. And so it's very simple. It's just you follow a really simple instruction, and from there you see how things flow in your life. I mean, this is kind of how I can explain it.
So there's aura. Is there
Mhm.
anything else?
Well, there's lots of things in human design. But I'm just trying to really keep it simple in the sense of like basic decision making, right? Once you know your aura type, then you just follow just the simple instructions. And, either, like I said, you're making, once you make a decision, it, to make that decision, you have to you could be following you could be following with your emotions, you could be following with your gut. And so like yeah, I just want to try keep it really simple for decision making because it's so fundamental in human design, right? Once you know how to do that, things really expand in your life and in your business once you start doing that.
Love it, love
Yeah.
it. What's the
Mhm.
future? What does the future look like?
Well, I'm excited about this future for human design in the sense that it can be really useful for teams, like to work with teams. Once you know what your human, like, because instead of managing people, in a way, you're managing design, right? And because as everything is energetics, right? So two people could have, when two people come together, they can, in human design terms, they create a channel. And so that channel is an energy channel. So it can allow people to, let's say, for example, you've got, um, two people have these two different gates, okay, in your team, and they come together and they create a channel. And that channel, for example, is how to help solve problems. It's called the channel of abstraction. It's with the head and the ajna. I don't want to go too far down the rabbit hole, but it allows your team to know what their strengths are and their talents when they come together, knowing their designs. And I think that's super powerful.
I guess if you're looking at future trends, I mean, this is a tool probably that will become more and more powerful or more and more known out there,
Yes,
where people are
yes,
going to
yes.
say, well, like AI, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
AI is the same thing. Like more and more people are using AI because you're talking
Yes.
about it so much.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're doing some, in that blue collar market where it's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
labor, you want to
Mm-hmm.
make sure that you optimize everything, right? You want to optimize
Exactly.
what
Exactly. Exactly.
and when you optimize, there's a lot of ways, different descriptions of automation,
Mm-hmm.
right? You're
Mm-hmm.
giving fringe benefits, or
Mm-hmm.
you're giving them the right training, or you're
Mm-hmm.
giving them a human,
Mm-hmm.
your test, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That allows them to say, "Oh my God, I'm in that category. This is the way I think, and because I
Mm-hmm.
think that way."
Mm-hmm.
I need to act in these five different ways or five different steps I
Mm-hmm.
need to follow to make sure that I'm a happy person. I feel free,
Mm-hmm.
not stressed out, and
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So I
Mm-hmm.
guess that human design, as time goes on, it will be more and more part of
Mm-hmm.
the package of working for a company, right? It will be
Mm-hmm.
part of
Sure.
you get your training, you get your human design, you get something else,
Mm-hmm.
you get your vacation, the 401k, whatever. But this
Yeah.
is part
Yep.
of the benefits of working with that company. And
Mm-hmm.
the bottom line, the most important thing is that it increases productivity
Yes.
and also it in not just productivity, but profitability for the business owner, right?
Yeah.
And the staff
Sure.
is a lot happier because now you have less conflicts between people because
Mm-hmm.
now they understand what they're, how to operate with different
Mm-hmm.
people within the same organization. And I think the future
Yeah.
probably is going to be something like that, where you're going to have this part of a package part
Mm-hmm.
of how we do business in our company. We want
Mm-hmm.
everybody to understand this basic skill that
Mm-hmm.
everybody can use, and everybody
Mm-hmm.
is going to be a lot more comfortable with each other, and we're going to have
Sure.
a lot less animosity. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it just creates for a cohesive unit, right? For your teams. And also, I mean, it helps build retention when people know each other because, we have to know thyself, right? And once we know ourselves better, we operate so much better, right? With ourselves and within a group, right? It becomes more collaborative and yeah, it's more fun. And I think that kind of future trend with human design, it allows for more retention of employees. If they're happy, they're going to stay there, right? And I think that's a big aspect of that, you know?
That makes a lot of sense.
Hmm.
So, Melanie, do you
Hmm.
have a freebie for our audience where they can get introduced to the world of human
Hmm.
design?
Well, I mean, I'll offer a 20-minute consultation,
Oh, wow.
you can
Thank you.
get introduced to human design and we can just go from there, right? That's kind of what I'm
So they can
offering as a
discover
freebie.
a little bit more
Yeah.
what it is, how it
Hmm.
works, and how it can
Yeah.
impact their
Hmm.
environment or their business, correct?
Sure. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
So below this episode there'll be a link, and the
Hmm.
link will bring them to your website, and then
Hmm.
I guess they can click there, and then that's a possibility for them then to reach out to you
Hmm.
and have
Yeah.
that 20-minute consultation.
Yeah. Yeah. It would be my pleasure. It really would. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Melanie, for taking part of this podcast. I
Hmm.
appreciate your insights, and this is a new topic that we have not covered. So that's I think again I need to thank you for your time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, you're welcome. It's been my pleasure.
thank you. So before you go, if you're a roofing contractor or roofing business owner, and today's episode hits close to home, make sure you're subscribed to the Roofing Business Growth Circle podcast or check out on we're out there on the YouTube channel. Each week we share practical strategies to help you grow, build better systems, and run a roofing business that doesn't depend on you every single day. Thank you so much, and see you at our next episode.
Thank you for listening to the Roofers Business Growth Circle with your business invitation strategist, Jacques Skuteeki. If you're serious about winning, don't stop here. Go to our website, roofersbusinessgrowthcircle.com. Here, you can listen to more episodes of the podcast, get access to free resources for roofers, and book a Beat Your Competition strategy call with Jacques. Until next time, keep raising the bar in your roofing business.